Welcome back everyone to another episode of Cooking with JJ. Have you ever wondered how to stuff a seitan roast? No, I'm not talking about Satan, taking Satan, stuffing him and roasting him. None of that foolishness. I'm talking about the popular vegan meat called seitan. It comes from vital wheat gluten flour, and if you've ever worked with this type of flour, you will notice that it might be a little bit tricky to mold. So how do you achieve the stuffing in the middle without it falling out or tearing apart or being kind of sloppy? Well, fear not, I'm here to show you how it's done. You'll see what I pair this stuffed seitan roast with. I'm really excited to get started and of course enjoy it in the end. So without further ado, let's head over to the kitchen and get cooking! Here's our mixed wild mushrooms. I got two 14-gram packages, so I'm just gonna pour over some boiling water. Be very careful. Woo! Crash. You just wanna press them down so they're completely saturated. Don't hurt yourself in the process, okay? I'll let them soak. We'll also be using the liquid. I'll get our garlic cloves chopped up. For the gravy, we'll be using some sage, some of this fresh thyme, some rosemary that I allowed to dry out on the fridge. I got some celery I'll chop up. I'll chop up some fennel for a nice little flavor. Here's our chopped fennel and celery. Add a tablespoon of earth balance. I'm gonna melt on our hot pan. Add a 1/4 cup of our celery, 1/4 cup of the fennel, all of the onion, I'm adding in 1 cup of our wild mushroom stock from our rehydrated mushrooms. Add in the sage, the rosemary, and the thyme. And I'm adding a 1/2 cup of our white wine. And we'll be adding more stock along the way. Let it simmer away on low. Of course, be sure to enjoy some wine as you cook. L'chaim. This is one of my go-to white wines, El Abuelo. I'm gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of Marmite. It's gonna add a nice depth of flavor. It does get a bad rap, but you're gonna find out how useful it is in providing this richer flavor. Ah, it's dripping! We have an additional cup of our mushroom stock, not from our rehydrated mushrooms. Just go ahead and mix the Marmite in. You might need another utensil because it's quite sticky like molasses. We want our sauce to go a long way because part of it will be for the gravy and part of it is going to be utilized for our stuffing. We're controlling the heat here, have it set on low. all those wonderful smells. I'm cooking it slowly so that flavors infuse for longer. I have a half a cup of frozen cranberries here. We'll just add them in. You may want to add some raw sugar to balance out the flavors. It's just going to balance out the tartness, the sourness from the cranberries. You might want a touch more thyme. Add a little bit of salt. Some freshly ground black pepper. I've added in a total of 4 cups worth of stock. Here we have our crusty bread cubes. I slightly toasted them so they were a bit more crispy. I have a 1/4 cup of our nutritional yeast here. I'll add it to our 2 cups of our vital wheat gluten flour. Woo! Here we go. I have half a teaspoon of our black garlic powder. Add that in. I'm adding in a teaspoon of onion powder. I'm adding in a teaspoon of smoked paprika. I'm going to add in a touch of cayenne. It's optional. Add in a little bit of salt, and some freshly ground black pepper. Add in a teaspoon of oregano. For our wet ingredients mixed with our vital wheat gluten flour, I'm adding a 1/4 cup of wine. 1/4 cup of our mushroom broth, and the rest will be the veg broth, so a half a cup of veggie broth. Oops. Here we are, our liquid ingredients. So I'll just go ahead and pour our liquid in here. I'm also mixing in 2 teaspoons of our liquid smoke and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1 tablespoon of our tomato paste. There we go. Make sure it's all incorporated evenly. So I'm skipping out some of our mixture that was on the pan. Mainly with the chunks, first and foremost. The mushrooms in. You want to pinch it all around. Don't worry if this part is a little messy, it's expected. I'm trying to resist overfilling it. Just shape it with your fingers. So what I'm gonna do now is just lightly coat it with oil. I'm just using some grapeseed oil. We've got our tin foil here. We're gonna wrap it very tightly. Twist the ends. Kind of like a candy, giant candy. I added a little extra foil just to be on the safe side. I put some of our mixture that was in from the pan that didn't get mixed into our stuffing. We strained the rest of the mixture for our gravy, which we're going to thicken up later on, so we'll just keep it safe in the fridge for now, covered. Now the first round is done, so we'll take it out of the oven, peel it open, see what the results are here. Here we go. Added a little bit of cornstarch, so this has been strained out the chunks, and we were left with this beautiful mushroom gravy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and carve our seitan roast. I put it on the cutting board so I don't ruin the silver platter. Here we go. Pour on some gravy, and then we're going to arrange things nicely around. So we arranged our carrots, potatoes, our zucchini. Here's our beautiful stuffed seitan roast. All these beautiful flavors I get to experience. I made a salad to go along with it, of course. We get to try our beautiful seitan roast, our stuffed seitan roast, not to be confused with Satan. I pulled it off, it's fully sealed, well cooked, nothing fell out. It's sealed all around. I'm excited. Okay, the moment of truth. Beautiful cranberries in the mix. Pure comfort food. Comfort food at its best. Enjoy your wine. Let me know if this has helped you out in any way, whether it's your first time working with seitan or your first time attempting to stuff a seitan roast. I'm interested to hear from you. So there you have it, everyone. Another delicious recipe to add to your recipe booklets. Whether you're making it for the holidays, Chanukkah, Shabbat, for any sort of special occasion or just for fun. Let me know in the comments below if you make this recipe or if you plan on trying it at home. I'm always interested to hear from you, and your positive comments keep me going on this channel so that I can provide you free recipes week after week. And remember, if you have not done so yet, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell notification icon so you don't miss a single video. There's gonna be a new video popping up every Monday at 12 noon Eastern, so you don't wanna miss it. Until next time, this is JJ signing off, keeping things interesting in my kitchen and in yours. Bon appetit. Have you ever wondered how to stuff a Seitan roast? I'm not talking about taking Seitan and stuffing him. No, that's completely different. I'm talking about the chewy vegan